Is your credit score holding you back from the life you want to live? Have you ever wondered what you'd be able to create for yourself with the help of great credit, the money you could be saving every month? I'm about to show you how, in your current situation, you stand to lose tens of thousands of dollars every year to high interest rates. Simply put, having bad credit makes your life harder, and in more ways than you might even realize. Whether you're in the process of getting a car, a house, a job, insurance, starting a business, applying for credit cards, or even just leasing an apartment, your credit score introduces you to lenders before you even get a word in. Even if you're lucky enough to get approved for the loan you need, you'll have no choice but to pay some of the highest interest rates in the industry. After bouncing from one closed door to another, getting your financial future on track can seem impossible. I know what it's like. I was in your shoes not too long ago with my own credit. Without much credit in my own name, it proved to be nearly impossible for me to get approved for even the worst credit cards, let alone getting approved for an auto loan, mortgage, or business financing. All of the advice I got about improving my credit was the obvious. Make your payments on time, don't carry a high balance, get a low-end card and start building up age. And for someone who has years of time on their hands, this advice is great. The problem was, I didn't have the time to spend years building up my credit, and I wasn't willing to put my future on hold for the sake of this 3-digit score. Frustrated, I began to look for alternatives. This is when I learned about trade lines and the wonders they could do for my credit score. Trade lines, or authorized user trade lines to be a bit more specific, are essentially just credit cards that can be added to your credit report by becoming an authorized user on the account. When the card posts to your credit report, the age, perfect payment history, and high limits of the card are all factored into your credit score immediately. This is a very common practice for people trying to establish credit. They have their parents or grandparents add them to their cards as an authorized user, and next thing they know, they have amazing credit. In fact, 1 in 3 people in the United States have one or more authorized user trade line on their credit report right now. Sounds great, right? Well, the problem is that not everyone has this opportunity. Before the trade line industry, if your parents or relatives didn't have great credit, then you were just out of luck. With the credit marketplace, we are essentially working to extend this opportunity to a national level and giving people like you the chance to get a head start on your financial future. My name is Bailey, and I've helped people from all over the country establish, build, and utilize their credit to create a better life for themselves. What I'm teaching you in this video is the exact strategy I use to go from having virtually no credit to having a 780 plus credit score and getting approvals right and left, all in under a month. After seeing how powerful trade lines were with my own eyes, I was baffled at how few people knew they were available. I quickly realized that this was mostly due to how difficult it was to navigate through the trade line industry, which was filled with conflicting information, confusing processes, and sketchy payment methods. The lack of professionalism and communication in all of the existing trade line companies was turning away all of the consumers who could genuinely use their services. Seeing a tremendous opportunity to build a business bettering the lives of others, the credit marketplace was founded. Basically, what this means for you is that I've gone in and done all the work for you, the work that other trade line companies would push onto you. I've changed the business model to make this process as simple as browse, buy, boost. By using trade lines to build your credit, you'll save yourself the years of time and work that it would take to build credit the traditional way, which involves a lot of waiting around and crossing your fingers hoping for results. You'll also save a fortune by getting approved for the loans you need with reasonable rates and fair terms. Using trade lines through the credit marketplace means that you will have fast, guaranteed, and effective results tailored to your personal needs. Ready to see some real numbers? Here are some screenshots of what we were able to do a few months ago for our client Hank, who lives in New Jersey. As you can see in this first screenshot, he was what we call credit invisible. He didn't even have a credit score as he had nothing to base it on. We had a phone consultation with Hank, reviewed his credit report, and created a plan to achieve maximum results. We ended up adding him to several of our trade lines, and in under a month we were able to take his score from 0 to 791 with TransUnion and 0 to 786 with Equifax. I can't say that we see this dramatic of a difference with every client who works with us. However, I am proud to say that we've been able to produce these kinds of results time and time again. Let's see how these numbers would work in action. To be conservative, we will use a 40-point increase in your credit score to see what you could be saving over the course of a loan. Here's a screenshot of FICO's mortgage calculator, which updates with real-time interest rates on a daily basis. For this example, let's say that your current credit score is at 640. With this score, on a $200,000 mortgage, which is the average mortgage value in the United States, your interest rate will be about 5.5%. Your monthly payments would be about $1,139, and you'd be paying a whopping $210,000 in interest alone. Now that means you'll be paying more in interest than you will on the actual loan. By increasing your score to just 680 points, you would be looking at saving around $30,000 in interest throughout that loan. That also means that you would pay $80 less each month for the next 30 years. Similarly, a 40-point increase in your credit score with an auto loan can make a huge difference in the money you waste on interest. By increasing your score 40 points from a 620 score to a 660 score, you will save nearly 3 percentage points. This may not seem like much, however on a $30,000 auto loan, this better rate would translate to savings of over $4,000 on only a 5-year loan. Most companies in the credit repair industry structure their pricing on a monthly basis. Typically, they'll charge a little over $100 per month and try to keep clients signed up for at least 9 months for what they call maximum results. This model poses a major problem as it incentivizes credit repair companies to take as long as possible to get their job done. The longer it takes, the more money they make, right? We don't feel like this is how it should work. We are very result-oriented, and delivering quick results is one of our top priorities. This is why we charge a one-time fee and always guarantee results within a specific time frame. We hold ourselves accountable for providing quick results rather than extending the process and charging you more. Here's the details of the Tradeline package we're currently offering. Our Gold package, which is currently selling for $5.99, includes 2 trade lines, each of which has a credit history of over 2 years. Both of the trade lines will have 100% perfect payment history and at least $10,000 in total credit limits. This means that we're giving you the opportunity to add age, larger credit limits, and years of perfect payment history to your credit report, the 3 most important factors to building strong credit. As you can see in this diagram designed by FICO, these 3 factors alone make up 80% of your credit score. As soon as the trade lines hit your credit report, they are instantly factored into FICO's algorithm, shooting your score through the roof and allowing you to get approved for the loans you need in order to create a better life for yourself and your family. Not to mention the thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars you can save every year with a great credit score. I'm also including a few bonuses in order to make sure you get the most value from this package possible. You'll get a 15-minute consultation with one of our credit experts, during which we'll review your credit report and create a plan for maximum results. We hope that this will give you the support and education you need to not only build your credit, but utilize it for years to come. I'm now going to show you guys how simple this really is. In less than 5 minutes, you can take advantage of this offer and be on your way to a brighter financial future. Hey guys, so I wanted to take just a second here to walk you through our trade lines page. So this is the page you'll be directed to immediately after the page you're currently on. So I just wanted to give a little bit of an overview so that you knew what to expect and how to navigate everything. So as you can see right off the bat here, there's quite a bit of information about trade lines. If you want to read up on them a little bit or learn about the process, be sure to check some of those resources out. But what I really want to show you is down here at our trade line packages section. So this is sort of what we've been discussing in this video. As you can see, here's our Gold package, and we have 3 different levels of packages just depending on what your specific needs are, how many trade lines you need, the average age of the accounts, the total credit limits. So be sure to check that out and see which one's a great fit for you. You can also scroll down here and see our entire trade line inventory. So these are all of the individual cards that we have for sale, and you can come in here and see all of the specifications, reporting dates, ages, limits. So that's sort of the 2 different routes you can take. You can come down here and add the individual trade lines to your cart using these buttons over here, or you can go with a package deal. So adding the individual trade lines is going to be a much similar process. In this video, I'm going to go through the trade line packages, but they both should be pretty intuitive. So say I wanted to purchase this Gold package here. I'm just going to come on this button here and click select this package and wait for this next page to load. Okay, so once we get to this page, we're just going to add this package to our cart using this little orange button here. And as soon as that's added, you'll see a little pop-up. Alright, right here. So you can see that's successfully been added to your cart. You can view the cart by clicking right there, but there's also an icon up here that'll give you a cool little overview of what's in there, and it'll also allow you to just skip ahead to checkout. So I'll go into view cart and give you a more thorough explanation of how to go through here. So obviously all we have in our cart is that Gold trade line package. You can see that here. So we're going to go ahead and proceed to checkout by using that button down there. So once you get to this page, it's pretty self-explanatory. You're just going to go through and fill out your information. Now, this is the information we're going to use for the billing, as well as the information we need to add you to the actual credit account. So be sure that this is accurate and the information that you want to be added onto the trade line. Okay, now once all this information is filled out, you're just going to come down to the bottom here and click on place order. And once that order's been submitted, your job's done. We handle everything else. So that should be everything you need to know in order to place your order, but if you ever run into any problems, we've got a number posted up here at the top that you can call anytime during the day, and we'd be happy to help. So now that we've gone over that, we're going to jump back into the presentation. I'll cut to the chase. We're in a very limited supply of cards, and they're always going out of stock. And this isn't just some kind of gimmick to get you to act now. Check our inventory page. We're sold out of most of the cards on our site, and there isn't much we can do about it other than recruit more cardholders, which is a pretty lengthy process. Every card has a limit of how many people can be added to it, and once it's reached its cap, it will be off the market for 2 months. Knowing that you being added to some of these cards will be a game changer for you and your financial future, I want to give you a fair warning that spots are moving fast, and any cards or packages that you have your eye on could easily be sold out by the end of the week. I understand that this is a very unique business model, and you may be wondering how you can be sure that this will work for you. As a testament to our confidence in the value we provide to you, we offer a full guarantee that your credit score will increase. If we don't get you any results with your credit score, we have no business accepting your money. Simple as that. This puts you in a very favorable position, as you are essentially diving into this risk-free. Only one of two things could happen. 1. Our trade lines work great, your credit score shoots through the roof, you save tens of thousands of dollars over the course of your loans, and you've successfully established your credit for years to come. Or, for whatever reason, trade lines don't quite work for you like they have our other clients, and you get 100% of your money back. Our goal is to only work with people who are absolutely better off as a result of our services, and this money-back guarantee is a step we've taken to honor that goal. To start building your credit now, click the button on this page and enter your email address to access our full inventory of available trade lines. Once you fill out the form and make your payment, your job is done. We handle everything else. Time to start dreaming of the life you can create with the great credit to help make it happen. Warning: only take advantage of this offer if you are determined to take matters into your own hands and create the life you want. If you are fine with the way things are and are willing to just take what is given to you, this service is not for you. P.S. In case you didn't catch it, this is a risk-free offer. You either walk away with a better credit score or you get to keep your money. Get your spot now before it's sold out.